Okay, so if you haven't got a Remax tool, the other option obviously is to set them using a feeler gauge. So they should be set to 15 thousandths. This is a number 15. And ideally you want one before and one after. So a 14, 16 or around that, so that you can check. Because a 15 should feel a little bit tight, 14 should obviously be loose, and 16 should be quite tight. So making sure that it's at the widest point. So as you can see, as you push it to the widest point there, it's on the high point of the cam. The points should then be at their maximum opening. So I'm just going to check the gap with that. So it was a little bit loose. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a screwdriver and I'm going to undo the adjuster slightly. And so on the high point of the cam, you'll see that as I push on it, it makes it wider. And as you let go, it makes it tighter. So I'm just going to feel that. That feels about there. So I'm just going to do that again. Okay, so just to be absolutely sure, I'm going to do it with one below and one above. So this is a 14. So this should be a little bit loose. Okay, that's lovely. And I'm going to do a 16 as well. So that feels quite tight to me. You can actually hear it scraping against the sides, and you don't want to be pushing it out. So I'm just going to get my 15 again. Okay, now other people will use a screwdriver and they'll put it in this adjuster here. And I have to say, I know people watching this, I think this is horrific, but I've never really been able to do that. So I do it by holding it down with two fingers and pushing it open. So I'm just going to rotate it. And I'm just going to put it on a high point again. And I'm just going to check it. Okay. So it's not pushing on them. It's touching both sides just about. It can go through quite easily. There we go. So I'm just going to make sure I've done that up, which I have. I'm just going to do up the other screw as well. I'm just going to make sure that I've done at the top there as well. Right, I'm going to put the rotor arm back on, and again, little nub there matches the gap there. You'll know when it's right because it clicks down. I'm just going to do it one more time. There we go. And then I'm going to put the dizzy cap on. So again, you can't get this wrong because the LT lead connection goes in this hole here. There we go. And if it was in the car, you would do it like that, and you'd also do it like that. And there you go.